It's been a year and 4 months since I dropped the investigation of Andrew Linson. It's been eating away at me like a festering cancer. I'm haunted by guilt. I realized just how much I shoved it down, and it got worse when I shot a man 3 months ago. It's not like how it goes in the movies, and that's an understatement. Most cops go decades without firing a single shot. I mean, we learn about it, yeah, but being told about it is far different from actually experiencing it. It was a drug bust. Got a warrant for him for being caught selling meth. We had gone to his apartment, and we stood outside the door, and the next thing I knew, he pulled out an old slab side, and he fired right by my ear. I drew my .38, pulled the trigger, and that was it. I know it's my job, but it doesn't make it okay no matter how people try and justify my actions with excuses. No matter how many times I hear, he was going to shoot you, or he was going to shoot the others. I mean, morals are what make us human. In the end, I took somebody's life. It was someone's son, someone's brother, maybe even somebody's friend. Who knows? Today I got an email from some unknown address on my Macintosh 128K. It reads as follows. To whom it may concern. You might not remember me, but I remember you. We've had an encounter before. You recall March 28th of last year? Listen, there's not much time left before this email deletes itself to prevent it from being logged. Meet me at the St. Michael Clock Tower at 10:30 p.m. tonight. There's a lot you need to know. Your friend, A.L. My face went pale. A.L. A.L. Andrew Linson. It was him. I felt the dread come over me again. I mean, they would know if I'd do this, but I just couldn't do nothing. What was it about the ideas of monsters being in the sewers? Clearly he couldn't have been crazy if they were working so hard to cover it up. I don't know what I'll find out. I don't know what'll happen, but I'm gonna go.
Are you alone?
I checked behind me 3 times. Yes, I'm alone. Now, can you tell me what the hell is going on?
They're going to want to keep this under wraps.
The sewer monsters, right?
No. They're not nearly as dangerous as the people who created them.
Wait, what do you mean? Who created them?
For a detective, you're pretty clueless. Who runs the police force?
I mean, it's run by the city.
And how does the city get most of its funding?
Pharmaceutical revenue. What does that have to do with anything?
Umbrella's been using Raccoon City for its little projects for decades. Disappearances, corrupt judges, and bureaucrats. Ever notice how your RPD buds seem to lose evidence sometimes? Or the reports are edited? Corporate whitewash tends to get around.
Oh, horse shit. They wouldn't dare let anyone get away with that. Come on.
I figured you wouldn't trust me. That's why I brought this. I thought you said you weren't being followed.
I wasn't.
Search the place.
Infiltrate. Leave you all alive. You heard him. Let's move.
Fuck! Come on!
Pursuing target.
Shit.
John, hide.
What are you doing?
I misjudged you. I think you'll do what's right after all. Hurry!
Shit.
Mr. Linson, I was hoping we would get a chance to correct our mistake of leaving you alive.
Everything you're doing is ethically, morally, and entirely wrong!
Are you making judgments? Morals are a construct of man.
They're what make us men! It separates us from the animals!
We're all animals, Mr. Linson. Assemble the team to take his body. Cause of death is to be labeled as suicide.
Understood, sir.
Fuck.
Hospital.
Let's get you to a hospital.
No!
Hospital. Johnson. Gun and trap. 12th floor.
This is Raccoon City, Channel 6 News at 5 o'clock. I'm your host, David Oakley. Tonight's top story: an unidentified man was found dead outside the St. Michael Cathedral clock tower. The man, found to be 38 years old, was found on his back after falling 150 feet from the famous Raccoon City Marvel. Here's Rebecca Longstrom on the scene.
Thanks, David.
I'm here with Jason Albrecht, who says that he saw the whole thing happen. Jason, what can you tell us about this grisly scene?
So, I was just walking home to my apartment after a few beers when all of a sudden I heard a loud thud. I looked over and there he was, just lying there.
I see. That's horrible. Did you see anything else?
I saw some guy walk up to him, but it was too dark for me to get a good look at him. After he left, the police came, and that's all.
The police have no record on the man's identity, no dental work, fingerprints, or any evidence to conclude who this man was. Without further question, is it likely the case will be closed? David?
We need to talk.
Honey,
Where do you go at night?
honey, it's complicated.
You've been gone for hours.
I've been working on a case.
What case is it?
I can't even really talk about it.
Fine. Regardless, John, I thought you said you weren't going to do that anymore.
I know. And I did. I'm sorry.
This is the 4th time you've done this. You do your hours, and then you come home. How big of a deal is that? It's like I'm talking to some brick wall.
It's not that easy. I have several cases, and like it or not, you married a cop, Angela.
I married a man, and you're neglecting your family.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, no, it's okay. Me and Mommy were just talking. Come here, buddy.
Me too, Dad.
I'm sorry I said that, but I worry about you a lot. I can't call you, can't email you. What am I supposed to do to make sure you're okay?
Sorry, too. I don't mean to leave you alone. I love you, Angie. I mean, more than you will ever know. Not a single day goes by where I'm not thinking about you, too. It tears me up to do this, but the job demands it. I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too.
The office asked me to take some leave for the wife and kid, but I'll admit, I haven't been sleeping much. I mean, I've been reading into that file. It's the one that Lindsay gave me in his spare time. You know, the people working on stuff like that on other people, I mean, God. That'll make you lose a couple of Z's, to say the least. Oh, my God. Angela told me yesterday that a guy parked in front of the house across the street. I'm heading over to the house to go check it out once I finish my shift. Angela! Where's Jimmy?
I thought he was with you.
Oh, fucking damn it! Jimmy! Jimmy!
Please help us!
Jimmy! Jimmy, where are you?
Mr. Wilson, please, let us look for him.
I can't find you!
Johnny, come on, snap out of it. Johnny!
Jimmy!
John, it's good to see you, despite the circumstances. You called me here?
David, there's something you need to know. Can I trust you?
You can tell me anything. We've known each other since 4th grade. Of course you can. What's going on?
That evening...
John.
David, listen. You were there. You're the damned fire chief. You had to have seen something.
John, please. It was a difficult night. For you. For Angie.
I never saw a body. If my son is dead, where is his fucking body?
You're sleep deprived. In grief, and unable to think rationally, John. Aside from that, you don't get to play detective anymore, considering your loss of rank.
Where is my son?
Don't make me say something I'll regret, John. Let go of my arm.
Where the fuck is he? Where is he, David? You were there that night. Where is he?
Let go of me.
Just tell me where the fuck he is.
Doctor, nurse, anybody.
No.
Hold him down.
Mr. Ingram. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Has that little problem we discussed been taken care of? No, sir. I didn't tell him anything. I swear to God. But he knows something is up. Then I'm afraid we have a lot more problems now than we did before. I'm very, very sorry. No matter! No matter. Changing the subject. Would you kindly accompany me to get you payment for your work? Thanks. The bills are piling up. I understand completely, Mr. Ingram. Follow me. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Hey! Hey! Open the door! Hey! Open the fucking door! I did what you asked! I didn't say anything! What did I do wrong? Oh Christ.
Subject deceased. Sinew rendered inert. Though subject was rendered unable to move due to previous test subject consuming spinal cord, T-virus application can reanimate and regrow cells. The flesh can still survive.